Hello guys, welcome back into my YouTube channel. So this is Filipino Pinoy nurse here in Singapore. So for my today's content, actually, I just thought of doing this impromptu while I'm showering, and I realized to share this to all of you. I just realized it's so difficult to become a Filipino nurse. You know why? So anyways, while I'm talking, I will do my face routine, my face cleansing routine. So reason being why I'm sharing this is just to express my emotion. So yeah, being a Filipino nurse, there's a lot of things to do. So in Philippines, guys, like after you finish your Bachelor of Science in Nursing, your degree, you need to take board exam, Philippine Nursing Board exam. So after you pass that, then you will have license. So definitely in the Philippines, actually I don't have much experience lah in the Philippines. If you all know, after I graduate, I have few months of experience only in the Philippines. Then I started my journey and try my luck here in Singapore to become a nurse here in Singapore. So, yeah, I realized that we need to do a lot of tests. So in Singapore, you need to take Singapore Nursing Board exam. So, example, you wanted to go in United States, you need to take NCLEX. There's a lot of examination that you need to take. So, for you to achieve your dream, becoming a successful nurse, I guess. So, sad to say, I never really try to explore my opportunity in the Philippines because I'm not sure if I continue being a nurse in the Philippines, if the salary can sustain my expenses. But anyways, I never explore it anymore because I don't know already how is the life of being a nurse in the Philippines. Because you all know I've been in Singapore for quite some time, which is now is 15 years. So, like what I said, you need to take a lot of exam. And you thought when you go to overseas that you'll be happy already, like finally. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm ungrateful. I'm not saying that I'm not grateful of my opportunities of what Singapore have given to me. Of course, I'm very grateful that I have a job here. But there's a lot of factors also that you will realize when you start working in other country, which is you need to accept it, that they have their own system, that you cannot expect that your values or what you are expecting will happen. So definitely there's some rules and regulation, maybe like what I said, maybe opportunities, or there's a lot biasness, etc., etc. Okay, again, I'm not saying that I'm not grateful. I'm very grateful that I have work here, but there's some things that as being a foreigners you need to swallow it and just accept it and always see the positive side of it lah. So now, reason why it's ignite this emotion is because now I'm preparing for my IELTS. You see, for me to plan for my to plan for example, you have plans to go overseas. Again, example, you want to go to English speaking country, then you need to take IELTS. Yeah. So yeah, it's so difficult to be to be a Filipino nurse because you need to do a lot of exam, etc., etc. So anyways, don't take this video as a negative, just take it as a positive way, by the way. If me, I'm just sharing only what I'm feeling now. And what this experience taught me is like it makes me more stronger, I guess, that life is like this. You don't expect that life is fair, that life is easy, etc., and etc. That there's always challenges, and don't be afraid of accepting those challenges lah, because actually that challenges will make you more stronger. So yeah, I'm already 15 years here in Singapore, and I'm not sure what are my achievements. Actually, definitely I have some achievements lah, but I don't need to share what are those. I mean, yeah, and that's life of being a nurse here in Singapore. So it's really up to you. What is your aim? What would you like to be? I mean, what you want to be in future. So now, how I think I'm already 36, and I always focus on my self improvement. Even though sometimes I try to compare myself to others, like why I don't have this, why I don't have that. But I realize that there's no point of comparing myself, because yeah, there's really no point. I cannot explain why there's no point of comparing yourself, because it's your own self. You need to improve. And also, one more thing, the things that I'm trying to change is, if example, like you have something that there's an opportunity coming to you, and you started to be scared. Actually, just take the opportunity. No need to be scared. Just try it. Just because you will never know what will be the outcome. I mean, definitely you need to search first what kind of opportunities, etc. Instead of just jumping in. But I realize that you need to really embrace it and challenge yourself, because being human, I guess, is always being improving ourselves, and sometimes fear will not let us progress. I mean, most of the time lah. If you're fearful to take these challenges, I believe um, you will not succeed. Hopefully, with this kind of mindset, it will help me, and also it will help you all for those watching my content. So yeah, that's for my content today, and that's me telling you that being a nurse, being a Filipino nurse, quite difficult because there's a lot of things to do. English test lah, IELTS test lah, so many things. Like hopefully lah, like Philippines economy will be more better, so we don't need to we don't need to experience this. But there's a lot of happening in the Philippines, I guess, corruption, etc. and etc. So majority of us go to overseas to have opportunity to have a better life. So if you will ask me if I see myself returning to the Philippines, actually it really depends. But for now, I believe that I'll be staying overseas. But let's see. It's too early for me to say this, right? So I hope you finished this content, and I hope you've learned something again from this. So anyways, not a sponsored product, but currently I'm using this product. It helps me for my pimples. Really helps me, this one. And different. That's it. So I guess that's it for my content. Bye bye.